I really need to stop making chests all around my world. I think if I collected up all the chests on my entire world, I would have basically infinite resources. But it's so spread out everywhere that I'm starting to lose track of where things are. It's okay, we'll collect them all up once we start finishing some projects. Hey guys, if you're watching you want to know, my name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of ZONOCraft, Season 2, episode... I need to stop, starting that episode bit of the intro, because I never remember. The tree's getting there, okay? So, the way I've done this is I haven't had any more saplings. I ran out of saplings, I still haven't collected any more. But we put a load of saplings on it last episode. Now all the trees have grown, and what I've done is I've gone round the bottoms, and I've just put just a few leaves. Literally, it's only a few leaves around the bottom. I'd really like to get a little bit high. Have I got any dirt on me? Stupid Enderman keep taking away my garden. Can we see it from back here? Yeah. There we go. So, trees grown on top, and then underneath all three houses, I've placed down a load of leaves. And then there's just sort of the middle to go. We might even be able to squeeze another house in there. It looks like we've got plenty of room there. But I really like the shape of the tree. I like how tall it actually is. In my mind, when I first thought of doing this, I was thinking of like a tree, that sort of shape, but bigger, like a more rounder tree. Do you know what I mean? But now this is on here, I really like. It's sort of like a willow, or a type of willow, I think it is. I'm not a tree expert, but you guys know what I mean. I love it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Today, though, we're not working on the god tree. I am just going to go up here so I can go to sleep. We'll go over to there. That's where we're going. There's a bed over there as well. Today, we're going to be working on the desert village, the upside-down desert village. We're going to be doing the paths and the lamps, light posts, whatever you want to call them, street lights, I don't know. And all that sort of jazz, while I answer some very random questions. Now, the reason why I'm doing this and not thinking of my own topics is because I have a killer toothache at the moment. I get a toothache in the same tooth sort of nearly every week. I suppose it's usually about once a week. And it's absolutely excruciating pain, but it only lasts usually for about an hour. However, for the last sort of 2 days now, I haven't been in excruciating pain, but sort of in a worse way, it's been a very dull pain that I can feel, and it's always there for over 48 hours now. Like, the pain's just not stopping. Now, what that means is that... I think you guys know what I mean. If you've got a headache, it can be really hard to concentrate. And I've got that at the minute. I'm finding it a little bit difficult to concentrate and keep track of everything because my tooth's in a little bit of pain. So I've got some questions, very sort of quick fire almost. So we're going to do, I was thinking about doing 5 over here and 5 over at the spruce place. That spider should be safe. So, and while we're doing this, I have some stuff. I have sandstone for the paths. I think we've got enough. And I've got a few sandstone stairs if we need to ramp up and stuff like that, because obviously it's higher and lower in some parts. And it's going to look really cool. The vision in my head... Are you safe? You're safe. The vision in my head is that it's going to look like bridges almost for us. But then when you get close to it, you realise that it's an upside-down path. Really, really cool. I hope it's going to end up looking really, really cool. So let's get up here to start. So the first question, feel free as well to answer in the comment section what the answer for you is. All these questions that I've got down here, you should be able to answer in one way or another. So the first question is, do I sleep with my closet door open or closed? Tough one. Is a path 4 blocks wide or 2 blocks wide? God damn it. I'm going to do it 4 blocks wide. That's got to be 4 blocks wide. Yeah, do I sleep with my closet door open or closed? I don't really mind if it's open or closed. I think most of the time, just out of laziness, I sleep it with the doors open. If you don't have a closet, then a wardrobe or wherever you keep your clothes. A suitcase. I don't know. But do you shut it or do you leave it open? I think I leave it open most of the time. My fiance, my other half, she will close it if she sees it open. But usually she goes to bed before me, so she doesn't really have a choice in the matter. But it doesn't really bother me. For neatness, you should definitely keep it open. You should never shut it. I mean, you should always shut it. You should never keep it open because it looks a little bit more untidy. But for ease of access, it's definitely easier to keep it open. It saves opening it the next morning to then get dressed again. Let me know on your one. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty 50-50 in the comments section about opening and closing. Unless you're all very untidy or you're all very tidy. I think it's going to be a 50-50 split. I think some of you are going to be like me. Some of you are going to be very, very organized. Okay. The next question is another sleeping one. Do I sleep with my sheets on my bed tucked in to the bed or just like laying over the bed? Now, this is a super, super easy one for me because I hate, like with a passion, I hate having the sheets tucked in. I think it's awful. I really, really dislike it. I'm much more comfy when I've got the freedom to move wherever I like. Very, very important to me. If you tuck the sheets in, I will be untucking those straight away because too constricting. Like, I don't have claustrophobia at all. I can go in some very small places and, crawl under caravans or whatever, wherever you get small places in. Caravans. But you guys know what I mean. I'm not claustrophobic, but I definitely don't like being tucked in. I think it's because I move so much when I'm asleep. Like I'm not like a rock solid person when I'm asleep. I think I roll about. Obviously I don't know because I'm asleep. But what I've been told is that I do move about quite a lot. We need to come this way, just a smidge. Just a smidge like this. So yeah, let me know on that one. I think I'm doing predictions for every question on how I think you guys are going to answer. And I think... Is that right? Yep. I think that most of you will be the same as me. I don't think many people like to be tucked in. Whoops. Oh, I fell. First time. I knew it was going to happen. Oh, well, at least we can have a look while we're down here what it looks like. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. You can definitely already see it's a path. Now we need to add, obviously, it going wider around the well there. I sort of forgot about that, but I'll pretend I didn't. I like the stairs going up to the buildings. That one's got a double one. That's not so incredibly unlikely to see it do that, so I'm fine. I'm definitely fine with it. We need another path going down there. All right, I think it's looking okay. Definitely. Let's keep on pillaring. Let's fill it up with dirt. Okay, next question is a very strange one, and I'm already going to make a prediction, and hopefully I'm going to be right by saying nobody. If one of you have, then I'm not going to be very impressed. But it says, have you ever stolen a street sign? Parkour. No, I have never stolen a street sign. Not my thing. I don't have any real use for a street sign. Therefore, I do not have very much interest in stealing them. Now, this one's going to be a tricky one. Now, do we want to have the path? Let's just do it like that. That should look pretty good from underneath. We'll have a look later on. I'm going to leave the corners of the well bit free for the moment. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just while I put the rest of these bits in. That one is actually going to have to drop down, which is really cool. It makes it look like if this was turned the right way up, the whole ground would be landscaped. It makes so much sense when you have to go up and down to the buildings. You don't realise how unlevel a village is when it's the right way up. You don't appreciate it. Alright, next one. Question number 4. We've got this question and the next question, and then I'll probably I might finish off this bit off camera, and then we'll go over to the next one. I'll see how it goes. I need to find some blocks, some gravel. I think I want to do as paths in the snow village. This is definitely here though. You know what? We might stay here for the entire episode. There's a lot that we need to do here. There's a lot of streetlights and stuff like that. You know, new stuff. And I think this is really fun to do. Okay, now we've got this in. I can now put 1, 2. No. I'm going to take that away. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. What was it going to need to be? It's going to have to be 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Ow. Cactus. That hurt. Yeah, that'll look right. Okay. Next one then. Have I, or what would I rather? It's not have I. You'll see why it's not have I in a minute. Did I predict the last one? Yes, the street sign one. Yeah, don't nick a street sign, guys. That's not very cool. Okay, next one. Would you rather be attacked by a swarm of bees or a bear? Now, I don't know if it's an easy question or a hard question. Personally, I need to do some explaining before I answer here. Because bees, you might go, yeah, I'd rather be attacked by a swarm of bees instead of a bear. It's not a swarm of bears, by the way, guys. If it was a swarm of bees or a swarm of bears, I would definitely go for a swarm of bees, no doubt. But I do not want to be attacked by a swarm of bears. That sounds absolutely terrifying. But a swarm of bees, right? Now, my dad, I've got a field and a forest where I live. Like I own a field, and in that field, about a third of it is all forest. And my dad likes to walk through it and, you know, enjoy all the little saplings that grow and stuff like that and sprout out. You know, like little green-fingered parent. But he once was walking through with an old dog of mine and stepped on or fell into a beehive that had been made on the floor. It wasn't wasps, it was bees. I'm actually going to start leveling this up. Yeah, here. Oops, like this. Yeah, he fell into a beehive. It was built on the ground, which is quite strange, I think, for a beehive. And it was made in, I think he said it was made in like an old rabbit warren. So like a rabbit had made the circle, made the hole, and then the bees had then made their nest inside of the old hole. And he stepped in it, and it obviously angered the bees. This was like bee season, like they were everywhere. And they all chased him. And it might sound funny, believe me, it does sound funny, but if you get more, I think it's something like 3 bee stings. It might even be 2. Now, obviously, if you're allergic to bees, 1 bee sting can be very harmful. But 2 bees, I think it's 3 that you need to have before going to hospital. But I think it's 3. If you get 3 bee stings, apparently you have to go to hospital because of how dangerous it can be. Now, they're only bees. Like, I always thought that, yeah, bee stings hurt, but it's like getting stung by a stinging nettle. Like, it hurts for a little while, but it does wear off eventually. Apparently not. Apparently it's a very, very dangerous thing if you get stung too many times, and you can die from it. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to start placing torches on top. I ain't got any torches. Why have I no torches? Have I got any torches in these? Nope. I got 1 stick. Nope. I don't think lava's going to be safe. No, I have none. Terrible. Okay, let's just sleep then. Yeah, so he got stung by a load of them. And, like, he got stung. He must have been at least 10. I think it was more, but I don't want to sound like I'm exaggerating it. And he got stung by a lot, and he was in a lot of pain. And Yeah, I felt really, really bad for him. It sounds funny when you say, like, I was attacked by a swarm of bees. Like, you can see that happening in a comedy film, and they all swell up, and ha ha ha, it's all very funny. But man, it looked really, really painful. And then you've got the bear. This is a really long answer for probably what's a very simple question. But then you've got the bear, right? Now, the bear, although it can do more damage quicker, like one swipe of it, I don't need to worry about it in the UK, because in the UK, I don't think that we have any bears. I don't think that there's even a tiny, small bear. I've never seen one. I've never heard of one. In fact, I'm 99.9% sure that we don't have anything. Like, I think black bears are the smallest, are they? Something like that. Black bears are small, brown bears are large. I might have it the wrong way around. I don't know. I don't have any bears around here. But we don't have any, so it's not that I need to worry about it too much. But, yeah, it could do a lot more damage a lot quicker, but you could also, I think you can fool them. I'm not going to say easily, but you can definitely fool a bear. You can play dead. Does that really work, or is that just a myth? Maybe if some of you are in America and you have a lot of bears around your area, you'll be able to inform me and educate me a little bit more thoroughly. But I think I'm right in saying that you could probably fool a bear. You could also, I'm not going to say you could outrun a bear, like if you were doing a drag race against you and a bear, the bear would probably win. However, you can run into a house and shut the door, and there's a smaller chance that the bear's actually going to break through the door. I don't think that he wants to eat you that much, unless he's very hungry. So you can sort of do that. Now, you could say, well, you could do that with bees as well, but the bees are going to be so close behind you and probably stinging you that when you run into the house, you would probably get stung, or bees would come into the house with you, and then you're trapped in the house with bees. So, I don't know. It's a tough one. That's a really hard question. Have I done all of the houses? I think we have. Oh, it looks really cool. I don't mind having the upside down texture here either. I think it looks really nice. It's a really cool effect. So I think, even though it might sound really, really silly, I'm going to say that I would rather be attacked. I'm going to need some torches. I would rather be attacked by a bear than a swarm of bees. Does that sound right? I don't know. I'm very interested to hear what you guys say. I might have overthought it a little bit. I might have thought too much about it and talked too much about it and ended up sort of convincing myself. But I think I'll probably get attacked by a bear, because the opportunity of getting away without being injured or stung, I think, is a lot higher, because there's a lot more things you can do. Obviously, I wouldn't climb a tree. Bears can climb trees. And you could get in a car. Do you know what I mean? Jump into a vehicle, and you should be relatively safe. You know, yeah, it could break the window, but it's not as likely. It's more likely that it'll probably turn away and leave. So, yeah, I'm going to go with bear. Let me guys know. Let me know what you think. Okay, and the last one is, do I still watch cartoons? Or question number 5. It was originally going to be the last one for this area. I think we might do a little bit more, because I'm enjoying the desert area. Torches. Let's get the torches. I have a few sticks. I have not many sticks. I thought I had like a bunch of torches everywhere. What am I looking in there for? Oh yeah, coal. That's what I went in there for. Let's grab that, and let's grab... I'm running out of oak wood. That's the only oak wood that I have down here. All the rest is up the top now in that big old double chest. Big old double chest. I might as well just make a bunch of torches. That should be more than enough sticks and stuff, shouldn't it? I'm just going to leave that there. Yeah, we'll make however many stacks it makes. It was only 1 stack of coal. So that made 4 stacks. That makes sense when you get 4 torches from each one. And then we shall put 3 stacks back. I think I can keep 1. I don't think I'm going to use a whole stack about the place. Have I got any sandstone slabs while I'm here? Sandstone, gravel. I got a load of sandstone. Like, I have more sandstone than you know what to do with. If I bring a load, I might be able to... I'll store... Oh, that's sand. I don't want normal sand. I'll store it there. There's actually not as much sandstone as I thought. I have taken a lot of it. There we go. I can store it in the chest there. And then, like what I said I was going to do, wasn't an episode or two back. I said that I was going to cover the whole path in slabs on the top level. And then that way, mobs can't spawn on them. And we're not going to have any creepers drop down on our heads when we're walking under them and stuff like that. So it should make us a lot safer. Okay, anyway, on to the question. Do I still watch cartoons? Of course I do. I don't watch... Well, I don't... Cartoons, kid cartoons, no. Like on the kids channels, I don't watch like Ben 10 or Power Rangers or Winnie the Pooh or I don't know what other sort of cartoons there are. I don't watch those, but I do watch The Simpsons. Obviously, we've even got our Simpsons Minecraft Springfield series running at the moment, which has really got me into watching it even more. I watch a little bit of Family Guy. I'm not really... Hello, phone. I'm not really that interested in Family Guy. I don't find it that funny. I know that's going to... A lot of people are going to be like, oh, I think I'm going to make that higher. Hold on. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Family Guy. I watch a little bit of American Dad. That's... I think they're all made by the same people. Pretty much, aren't they? They always are sort of made by similar people. Matt Groening is his name. I think it's spelled groaning, but from what I can remember, you say it as graining. But yeah, he usually does a lot of that kind of stuff, doesn't he? So yeah, I watch a little bit of American Dad. I watch a very small amount of Futurama. It's not on TV, or at least on the channels that I have a lot over here. Unfortunately, I do like Futurama. I've never really seen many episodes at all in a very long... Oh, yes, many stairs. In a very long time of it being out. I don't watch it all. I've never really seen many episodes of it. Yeah, that looks better. I don't mind not having stairs there. There never usually are stairs, are there, in villages? Apart from outside the doors, so that's cool. I'm fine with that. Yeah, and that one's like that. Wonderful. Okay, let's get back to the lamps. So yeah, I do watch cartoons, but not kiddie cartoons, and it is only a very small number of cartoons. But either way, I do. Now, I think a torch or a street light. I'm pretty sure it's 4 tall. Now it makes it hard when you're upside down. So if I make one the right way up here, we might be able to gather if it's the right amount or not. I think it's 4 posts high. From what I can remember, it would seem about right. With then that on top, ow, that hurt, and then torches around there. To me, that looks like the perfect height, because I remember you have to look up. I can't see it being any further down. I think we've got it right with 4 blocks, 4 fences high, and then take that way, collect them all up. Wonderful. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That one goes there. And then these go around the outside. Around the outside. And then we remove that one again. And they just float there. And that's the look that I want. That's how I want it to go. So, we'll put another one, like, right there, I think. Sounds good. Let's put this down. Let me... jump! Jump! Nope. Jump! Got it. Nailed it. I'm good. Okay, let's go on to the next question. I've got some more. Some of these questions are a little funny. What do you dip chicken nuggets in? Like McDonald's, for example. The McDonald's chicken nuggets. Everyone likes McDonald's chicken nuggets, I'm sure. I like them. That's actually a good question. Dips in general is a good question. Because I have a different dip depending on the food. And I don't think I'm alone with that. I think a lot of people will only have certain dips on certain foods. For example, I only have barbecue sauce with sausages. Sounds very strange, I know. It sounds like I'm one of the weirdest people in the world. I don't think I am. I think a lot of people do have similar sort of rules to their food. If I have sausages, I will have barbecue sauce with them. If I have... There isn't much that I have sauce with. Really, now I think about it, I don't have sauce with chips that often. Wedges, I have barbecue sauce as well. A bacon sandwich, if I had a bacon sandwich, I would have brown sauce. But, strangely enough, with chicken nuggets, I will only have tomato sauce. Good old tomato sauce. And I think I probably know the reason. I think that there's actually a real reason behind those. Okay? I think it's because you'll probably find it was the dip that I first had with that food. So if you think about it, you think of McDonald's, and you think of McDonald's when you were a child, and you used to get the Happy Meals when you were younger. Maybe some of you still do. Maybe some of you are young enough to still have Happy Meals. I don't have Happy Meals anymore, which is sad because it means I don't get the toy. No, I'm joking. I don't need the toy. But when I used to go, I was very young, and my mum or dad would have got the Happy Meal, and I usually got a chicken nugget meal because I don't like cheese, so I never got the cheeseburger Happy Meal or anything like that. So because I want to have like one more, I think. What do we need? Not need anymore. I don't think we need any more. I think that's good. But yeah, let me finish off this answer. Yeah, when I used to get them when I was younger, obviously I think at the time, from what I can remember, McDonald's probably only done tomato sauce, so I would have had tomato sauce with it. And then I probably never really grew out of it. I think I just kept with it because I knew that I liked it. It was just the dip for chicken nuggets. And then with sausages, I used to have a lot of barbecues and stuff like that. Therefore, I used to eat sausages from the barbecue and use barbecue sauce. It's just what you do. You have barbecue sauce with a barbecue. It makes sense. I think I'm going to put a full layer of sandstone on all of these buildings as well. And then with bacon sandwiches, my dad would have introduced me to the marvelous bacon sandwich, and he always has brown sauce. I think he only has brown sauce, like me with bacon sandwiches. And because he used to have bacon sandwiches with brown sauce, I would have then had brown sauce with it. Therefore, I haven't changed afterwards. So I think it's probably because, as I say, that's what I've always had with it. I don't know. Sounds a little weird, I know, but see what you guys say. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Hopefully they've sorted out the whole comment section on mobile bit. I heard very recently that, or late last month, mid last month, that it was saying that comments were disabled on my channel. It wasn't on my channel alone, it was on a lot of channels. It was just that people were informing me that it was happening on my channel. I haven't disabled the comments at all. They work perfectly fine, or they did work. At least they might have fixed it everywhere now, but they worked perfectly fine on PC. But on mobile, it said something like comments have been disabled. I'm going to need some more slabs. Comments have been disabled for this video. It's just a YouTube bug. Apparently, one person tweeted me, one subscriber tweeted me, saying that they found a fix by uninstalling all the YouTube updates off their mobile, and then they were able to see the comments again. So wonderful. Maybe that'll work for you if you're still having trouble. So yeah, if you can't leave a comment, that will be why. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Have I ever received a speeding ticket? No. I've been a very good boy. I have never received a speeding ticket. I don't know how many of you drive. From my analytics, about 70% of you are under 17, which is, at least in the UK, the age that you have to be before you can drive. So I don't expect many of you to say yes, because I know from the analytics of my channel that not many of you are old enough to drive. But if you can, then have you got a speeding ticket? I haven't. And I'm glad I haven't, because it's not a very good thing to have. You don't look very smart or very clever when you have a speeding ticket. It's not like, oh, you're so cool, you have a speeding ticket. It's like, no, you're a plonker, you were speeding, and you got caught. And yeah, it's not a cool thing. Definitely not a cool thing. I don't think you get street cred for getting a speeding ticket. I never have. So there you go. Okay, next one. Do I sing in the car? I do. I do sing in the car, and I sing badly. I'm an awful singer, which is why I don't sing that often, or at least I don't try to sing properly at all. I do sing a little bit in videos, but just jokingly, and it's just like usually one line, and that's enough to let you guys know that I'm a terrible singer and I do not want to continue. But yeah, I do sing in the car. I got distracted. I got distracted for 2 reasons. First distraction is that a duck just walked past my window. One of my ducks, I have a small little duck pond, you see, with like 8 ducks or so in it. One of them has seemed to have escaped and has wandered through past my window, so I need to go and pick him up very quickly. And the second reason why I've been distracted is because I've been talking about these questions and we've now run over time. We're now over half an hour. I apologise for how long this episode has been. If I had known, I would have stopped it about 15 minutes ago. No, not 15 minutes ago. Probably about 8 minutes ago. So yeah, I shall have to answer the other couple of questions in another video. Maybe next video. We've got another path section to do at the snow village. We've got so much done today. Let's just jump down here. How cool does this look? It looks so much like an upside down village now. It's really spooky how much it does look like that. Really, really cool. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Sorry for such the abrupt finish. Not my fault. I got some things. I got a duck to catch. And yeah, I'm sure you guys don't mind the longer video, the longer episode. Okay,